with us. Of course, it's time to begin our first conversation for today, and our talking point will be on the Southeast political situation and security situation as well as economic situation, because everything that's happening is actually affecting every sphere of that Southeast region. We do have one of the prominent Southeast political leaders, Chief Dan Olase, who on Monday again visited the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, ipods. He has done that before, so he will be leading us into what transpired this time around and the result of the initial visit. Thank you so much. Chief Dan Olase is here with us to tell us all of this. Thank you very much, Chief, and welcome to the program.
Good morning, and thanks for having me.
All right. You've been there before. You went again. Some people would say after your first visit, by now, maybe things would have gone down, maybe security-wise in the Southeast, and then probably the release of Nnamdi Kanu would have happened from all your engagements. What's going on?
Well, I have to explain first that I didn't plan to come for this visit. So only on Saturday, that had an emergency meeting message that he wanted to see me. So I had to rearrange all the protocols I had for the weekend, and then I was lucky to have a flight on Sunday. So yesterday I went, but rather unfortunately, I was there with his father-in-law and one of the attorneys. For one reason or the other, I didn't see him. And we waited till about 4 o'clock. The father-in-law saw him. He continued asking where is his uncle. He wants to see me, he wants to see me. But let that be as it is. I didn't see him, but at least the messages he wanted to discuss with me were sent across to his father-in-law. But I decided that I'll come back next week. I taking him to the Supreme Court. He asked that I should try, please come to the Supreme Court so that you can see me.
So why would you think he was not allowed to see you?
That is what I don't want to.
Because I know you've been there before and you saw him and you discussed with him, isn't it?
And I praised the DSS for a good job. Yesterday too, they received me well. I didn't know what happened because we were 3 on the list. And by the judgment of Mrs. Yanko, of which of the courts, 3 people are supposed to see him, and that they must see him. So, and nobody told me any reason why I could not see him yesterday, And he continued telling them from inside that his uncle was waiting, that he wanted to see me, but I couldn't see him. But be that as it may, the father-in-law passed on the message because he wanted to discuss where we stopped the last time, how far the messages he asked me to pass on to our people, especially the sit-at-home on Monday, what is going on, the level of violence, what do we do? And it is painful that a boy who is in that, languishing in such an environment is thinking about the well-being of his people. I became very emotional about it, I don't think our people understand what that young man is passing through. Very brilliant. And when I use the word brilliant, I use it in all its, forms. Very brilliant, well-spoken young man. And what is his crime? His crime that he's asking of justice, fairness, equity for his people. And like I normally say, there will be no peace without justice anywhere in the world. You need to have a recognition. You can see all the things being written in the papers. Is Nnamdi Kanu responsible for what is happening bandits? Is he responsible for Boko Haram? Is he responsible for herdsmen? The whole country is blood down now. And like I was discussing with my former PRP members, just about 2 years ago, before he died, Dr. Junaidu Mohammed, we all did PRP. We laid Aminu Kanu at Enugu Airport in 1979 after he came for Southeast tour. And I asked him a particular question. Aminu Kanu turned and said, Dan, that was the day he made me his special advisor for the whole East. He said, Dan, Igbos are not capable of a revolution because those who build don't destroy. Your people have done so much in this country that they can't. But any day we see crisis, bloodletting, violence in the north, let us know that that's the beginning of the end of Nigeria and that we should watch it.